viewers and viewresses, my name is John Red Strategist and welcome back to Alice Madness Returns. This is episode 28 now. So, remember in the last episode we continued on through the Mysterious East. We had quite a big discussion about anime, basically, franchises, things like that. Now, one thing I did mention in the last episode, I'm recording this one obviously of course straight after it, so you know, if you are leaving comments just bear in mind, as of the moment I record this I won't have seen them yet. But this area looks familiar to me. I said this last episode and I tentatively think that I may be getting towards the end of the Mysterious East section of the game, so I'm wondering if we could complete this area in this episode. So without further ado, let's get on the move. Let me switch to my hobby horse. Yeah, look at it, it's looking red and a little bit hellish. There's teeth over here. There's no kind of secrets in this particular environment. Now I always thought the textures of this area always looked a little bit weird. Certainly at least compared to everything we've seen so far. I have a feeling though that could be sort of intentional. Because you know what it kind of... I mean, I don't know if people will agree with me here, but you know what it kind of looks like to me? It kind of looks like this whole area has been painted by sort of kind of East Asian kind of watercolour brush strokes, kind of. I don't know. No, I mean, people will probably think, Red, what are you on about? It doesn't look anything like that. But I don't know, that was my first thought. Not sure. So maybe it's kind of a deliberate design choice in that regard. But whatever it is, it looks... Oh yeah, this is definitely the end of Mysterious East. I'm sure it is from what I remember. Okay, I could have actually probably completed it in the last episode then. Well, you know what? Doesn't matter. We'll complete it here in this episode and then we'll keep going. The thing is, after this one, there's only two more kind of big distinct worlds that we have to go to in this game. Obviously, they're going to be fairly sizable. There's going to be a lot to do in them. But, yeah, we are, I'd say, you know, 3/5 of the way through the game now. So, yes. Without further ado then, I guess we'll do it. Let's get it complete. Here we go, everybody. Caterpillar, here he is.
I've come all this way to find a simulacrum.
If I had the time, I'd detail how often you prefer dealing with illusions rather than the real thing. Problems you refuse to deal with don't exist. You deny reality.
That's not right. I know what's real.
No? Then you allow others to tell you what isn't real. Now, come inside.
Take note of this, everybody. It's all quite important to the storyline of this game. Illusions, reality. Here he is. Caterpillar in his giant cocoon. Got a bit laggy then for a second. It's all those particle effects.
My memories are shattered. This wicked train has ruined nearly all I can recall. And Wonderland will perish completely as I lose my mind. So much has changed. I can't help Wonderland if I can't help myself.
Much has changed, but you got it backwards. Save Wonderland and you may save yourself. The carpenter was onto something, but he was hiding from the real. Your goal is to accept it.
Where should I go then? What should I do?
The Queen must be served, Alice. The Queen in all her guises must always be served.
Okay. Important stuff. Like I say, keep taking note.
How can she stem this growing corruption or assist my search? What does she know that I don't?
She is someone you once knew and loved. Time changes us all.
Not all change is good.
Remember that when you find the Queen.
There we go. Turns into a butterfly. Yes, indeed. The Queen, everybody. We have to find the Queen. Of course, if you know your Alice in Wonderland, you know what that means. The Red Queen, or the Queen of Hearts, whatever you want to call her.
Get away from me, you...
Oi, you there. That's enough of that. Coming a regular this, Nick Alice. What's this time, Fred?
Howling outside the old lady, muttering about a murder in Threadneedle Street, cursing insects on the National Railroad. Had to bring her in, didn't I?
Shut, menace to herself. But no danger to others, surely. She don't belong in jail.
Too true, but where then does she belong?
Let's walk her out, Fred. Send her back to Dr. Bumby. He raised holy hell last time I kept her overnight.
Oh, what happened?
Same night Jack Splatter, that waste of mother's love, was nabbed for gutting that heavy outside the Mermaid. Yeah, I was taking Alice down and we meet two coppers walking Jack to the cells. He's mad in the usual I'd never, wrong bloke nonsense when he sees Alice. That's the bitch what done it, he yells. She screams, you miserable cur, you leech, you maggot, living off another's labour, etc., etc. I'm admiring her line of inquiry, but suddenly she hits her head or something and faints. Couldn't send her home, could I?
And Dr. Bumby pitched a fit.
Said he'd have me jobbing me arse on a plate. Told him he could have the former. Leave the latter alone, thank you very much. Good night, Alice. You know the way out.
So we're in the police cells. They kept me in overnight because I was having one of, well, Alice was having one of her psychotic episodes. Okay, yes. Wow, there we go. Something actually, this might be a little pedantic on my part, but little slight error there noticed in the dialogue of those police officers. Basically, you know, he said she was cursing the National Railroad. Since this is obviously a United Kingdom setting, little fun little fact here. Here in the UK, I don't think we would call it a railroad, would we? I mean, I know this is obviously set in Victorian London, so maybe it would have been different then, but as far as I'm aware, it would not be called a railroad. I'm pretty sure that's an American term. It would be called the railway, wouldn't it? There's a guy in the cell here. Alice is kind of in the way, you can't see him. When he sews up, this fellow will likely have to go down to the cells. His fellow inmates don't want him sticking up in the cells. Many of the homeless prefer an overnight in the jail rather than living rough on the street. So he's not actually a criminal. He's just a homeless guy who asked to sleep in one of the cells overnight. Another guy in there. This is a Victorian Policing 101, everybody. Let's keep on the move. Where are we going? Out there, presumably, yes. All these policies?
Make your mark. Charges.
This is my day off.
What's she done this time? Indecent exposure, cockfighting, abusive language.
Abusive language.
If you can.
They're just going to let me wander around behind their desk and all that. Okay, keep on the move. Can we get round there? Oh, you're in the way. And so that's like the Weasley-looking child. Okay. So as usual, I always like to ask when I'm recording these kind of videos. Oh, there's the cat. How's everyone getting on out there? How are you all doing? Oh God. Oh, Alice is not, well, she's not feeling well. What about the rest of you out there watching this, eh? Yes. You know, some slight news here in the UK, which, like I say, British viewers, of course, this will probably mean something to you. Not domestic, sorry, international viewers, you might not know anything about this, but, God, there's like prisoners in the cells along the walls here. But, apparently cold calling here in the UK, you know, telemarketing, where you just ring people up randomly and pester them to buy things. Apparently there's a new law or something that's coming into force here in the UK against that. So people are not going to be allowed to do that anymore. Ugh. There's a lot of tentacles everywhere. But yeah. I've had, of course, trouble with cold calling myself in the past. Though specifically, it's never been, I think, cold calling by reputable companies. I mean, you know, cold calling and reputable company. Those are not two phrases which typically I think people will use in the same kind of sentence. What I mean by that is cold calling by companies which are perfectly legal and have every right to try and sell you stuff. But you know, when I say reputable, I just mean, you know, like when I say legal, you know, in that they technically aren't doing anything wrong. Though whether, you know, what they're doing is right, ethically right or whatever, that's obviously questionable. But whatever. But yeah, I seem to recall when I was obviously a lot younger, still living with my family. Obviously our broadband was provided by a certain internet provider. I'm not going to name names, you know, because you know, I'm very diplomatic like that. But let's just say the this particular company, Cardbridge, this is what this area is called. Yeah, so you can see all the playing cards, everybody. You know what's up here. You know your Alice in Wonderland. You know what sort of area we're getting into now. But yes, of course, this particular broadband company that we used to kind of have as our sort of internet provider, basically they used to outsource a lot of their call centres and stuff. I mean, they probably still do, in fact. Outsource a lot of their call centres to India, basically to Mumbai and places like that. And, you know, not to kind of say anything against sort of India as a country here, but I get the feeling that call centres over there is potentially a bit of corruption and things going on at places like that, because you never know. I don't know. I'm not going to outright accuse call centres over in places like India and things of, you know, having those kind of problems, but I do just worry about that sometimes.
Blamed I'd stolen his heart, trifling with his affections, creepy sod, touching me, told Papa to never invite him to tea again.
Important memory there, everybody. Take note of that. It's very, very important, because that there is something about the story. There's actually a tooth up there, I've just realised. How do I get to that? As a platform, I see. Invisible platforms. Good. But yeah, so what was I saying? So yeah, this old sort of internet provider we used to be with, we used to get calls every so often claiming to be from that provider. You know, and the person on the other end was clearly, you know, based in India or somewhere, based on the accent. But it was just... The thing was, these were clearly not calls from that internet provider. These were calls from people claiming to be from that, and they were clearly scammers, you know, trying to get our details. And the trick, of course, with those sort of things is, you know, if you get a call like that, usually what they'll try and do is they'll go, oh, we need you to log into your computer and input a certain number, or maybe input a certain number into your phone or something like that. And you know, the advice is you never do that, because the moment you do it, they will take control of your broadband, of your computer, of your phone, or whatever, and basically then they can pretty much kind of access your bank details, things like that, and they can take all your money, etc, etc. So that's the thing about that. You've got to be very, very careful. There's a freaking gold tooth there. But yeah, of course, you know, when we realised that this was a problem with this particular internet provider, I remember us kind of switching to a completely different provider who is a bit more reputable and who has UK-based call centres. And, you know, we never had trouble from that particular company in that regard. But thing is, apparently my families do still get weird calls time to time from people from people purporting to be from this old company that we used to have our kind of broadband provided by, which was just ridiculous, because of course we're not based with that company anymore, and you know, it can be frustrating when you still get those from time to time. So, you know, on that subject, I do wonder, in reference to this law that's apparently coming out about cold calling here in the UK, okay, that may affect, you know, companies which are technically operating within the boundaries of UK law, but will it really kind of stop sort of cold calling by kind of criminals and scammers and those kind of people? That's the question I'm just not so sure about. Crap, I missed that platform. I should have gone into Shrink Sense just to check where it was. Okay, let's try this again this time. So yeah, that's a little bit of a news article from here in the UK. Obviously, international viewers, people from outside the UK, let me know in the comments, of course, what's your experience of kind of cold calling in your country of residence? Is it a major problem? You know, do you ever get sort of calls by people who are clearly scammers purporting to be from your broadband provider or whatever, pretending, you know, trying to get you to give your details? That's the thing. The company who are actually providing my broadband right now is the company that my family actually switched to after they got so sick of the company they were originally with. So that particular broadband provider I'm referring to here, they're called PlusNet. So you know, I'll name them because generally, their broadband provision is quite decent, their customer service has been quite helpful, and overall they've been a good company, so, you know, what else can I say in that regard? Very good stuff. Where do I need to go? There's a golden tooth over there. Where am I heading? I hear a snout. Ah, I'm going this way apparently. Oh, there's a snout up there. Okay. Go on, keep moving please. What's that? It's there. Got him. Right, I was going to put some cards there so I can get across to where that gold tooth is. That's good. Oop, particle effects causing lag, of course. So yeah, like I said, let me know in the comments. Let me know in the comments, everybody. Because that's the thing about this game, Alice. In many ways, kind of like my Sir You're Being Hunted series, these Alice episodes, because, you know, they typically tend to be quite long, and the gameplay is, you know, fairly repetitive at times, with a lot of platforming, solving puzzles, things like that. It's nice to have a bit of a conversation, and, you know, turn these episodes almost into kind of like a podcast sort of style, so to speak. So yeah, good stuff. Okay, right, going to do a little bit of a checkpoint here, so what's the deal? Right, don't know why Alice was wandering into that wall then for a second. Very peculiar. Okay, in fact actually that's something I should check out. Maybe I can get some cards. Not cards, weapon upgrades, that's what I want to say. Cards. I was saying cards because I'm freaking surrounded by cards. I'm in a castle made out of cards. Okay, let's just see how many we've got. We've got 813 teeth. Surely we can upgrade. Oh yeah. Oh hell yeah, we can upgrade something. So we could upgrade the Vorpal Blade to level 3, but having said that, I've not really been using the Vorpal Blade, have I? Now I could upgrade either the Hobby Horse or the Teapot Cannon to level 4. Get them to full. Now I've been using both of these quite a lot. Teapot Cannon especially. The thing is, I think the deal with the Teapot Cannon is, with each upgrade, you can fire more shots before it overheats. Because I originally seem to recall in level 1, it was like you could fire 2 shots and then it overheats. But as of recently, with it at level 3, I've been able to fire about 4 shots before it overheats. So, yeah, I think we'll upgrade the Teapot Cannon to full. And I think next upgrade, we'll upgrade the Hobby Horse to full. And then after that, we'll just pile our upgrades into the Vorpal Blade. Because, you know, might as well try and get all weapons to fully upgraded status. Okay. Right, so yeah, that's the plan of action for the sort of remainder of the playthrough, I think. Right. Let's explore around, because I get the feeling there'll be lots of secrets hidden around here. There we are. Damn it, we're back down to 94 teeth. Got a long way to go before the next upgrade, I do think. Oh, I opened up there, okay. Right, well we need to get across there, don't we, clearly. Shrinking violets. I did see a pressure plate just around here. What's the deal with this one? What's it trying to show me? I'm not sure. Okay, that opens that gate across there. There's no way across there. I have a feeling there are going to be platforms that are going to form, and judging by the presence of the shrinking violets, I'm thinking, if I remember correctly, that it might be invisible platforms, which may be tough. Hold on, what's around here? Ooh, what the? Oh, is it just more treasure to find? Looks like it, doesn't it? Looks like there's a little space I can get through here. Ooh, what the? Ah, a memory. A Bumby memory, okay.
Light is useless if what it illuminates causes pain and suffering. Better to cast such things into the dark depths of Lethe, the river of forgetfulness.
Yeah, he's all about the forgetfulness, Bumby. That's what, you know, is coming out of this. Get that bottle. Just, like I say, keep taking note of all these memories and stuff, everybody. They're all very important if you're trying to understand what the storyline's about. Okay, right. Let's get that Shrinking Violet. Oh, I think I saw it. Yeah, there are now platforms in position there. Yes, I remember how this is. So we have to... how do we do this? Do we put the clockwork bomb on there and then go over to the other one over here very quickly and try and... open the door, like so. Yes, because the door stays open for a period. Oh god. Have time. Please have time. Where do I go? Where do I go from here? Shit, I don't know. Oh god, I was there. Crap. Oh crap. Right. This is a tough one, I think. This is a very tough one. Okay. Yeah, so we don't need to put a clockwork bomb on that door. That's just going to sort of close very, very slowly of its own accord, which is fine. We can handle that. Okay, get on there. Keep moving. Quick, 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 quick. And across. Okay, this brings this down. Gone. Oh, I should have friggin' just detonated the bomb myself there, shouldn't I? I'm not going to bother with the teeth on the sides there. I'm just going to try and get through here. Come on. Go. Oh, we're through. Oof, it's tight, that. It's very tight timing. I seem to recall when I first played this game I had a lot of trouble with that particular puzzle. But yeah. Okay. Get these. Keep playing for the time being. Oh god, I'm just you know, I just said a moment ago I don't really use the Vorpal Blade, and now I'm using it. I'm an idiot. What am I like, eh? Is this a bounce platform? Yeah, it is. Okay, we're going across there, I think. Onto here. Towards the... Oh, god, that was a bit of a tricksy little thing it did there. Oh, it's a tooth I missed up there. Okay. Well, never mind, it's just a white one. It's not a big problem. Not a big issue. Okay, across here. And then I'm thinking... Oh, I can't get those teeth. Damn it. I got the angle completely wrong. Whereas we're on here... Just look around. Because there could be invisible platforms. It doesn't look like it, having said that. Okay, never mind. To the vent. That music in the background is so mournful and yet at the same time so interesting. Perhaps going to come down. Let's go. Onto this invisible platform. Across onto this one. Again, just across onto there. I think so. I think that's what it wants us to do. Oh god, what? What do I do here? Oof. Carefully does it. Just go down this way. Okay, I've got a tooth there, but... Right. How did I miss all those then? Ooh, okay. I should not have been stood on there. Crap, I should have kept moving. Should have kept moving, rather. Damn it. I didn't do that very well, did I? Okay, that's going to put... Oh. I hear you. Oh, shit. Actually, it's just as well that I respawn back here. I freaking missed a snout completely. Need to take my time. Otherwise I'm going to miss this friggin' bottle over here. God, oh god, those particle effects making it a bit laggy. Okay, across we go. Onto here, got that, there we are. Okay, let's try this whole area again. Right. Like so. There we are. Okay, put that down. Yeah, there we go. Right, let's try and get these teeth this time. No, I just floated right over them. Okay, I completely fucked that up. Never mind. Right, moving on. Over here. Right, across onto this thing. There we go. It's going to blow up. There we go. But we're through. That's the good thing. It is a very unique level, this one. Card bridge. Such an interesting design. I really like it. Is this going to be a slide? Yeah, it is. Okay. Luckily, none of them disappear. Oh, we're supposed to go there? Hello? Oh, over there? Okay. Oh, careful. Carefully does it. Right, just drift down, like so. There we are, we're on. Nice. Let's have a look around. In case of any invisible platforms. Don't see any. No, I think we're good. I think we're golden. Okay. Moving on. Go, 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 gadget. Checkpoint. Okay, just needed to go up. Right. Ah, right, I think we're coming out of Carbridge now into the next sort of proper world. Yeah, I forget. Sometimes with these worlds they have sort of things at the start of them. Little mini areas. Yeah, we're getting into the fourth proper world of the game now. You'll see what it is in a second. Oh, I mean, you can probably already guess what it is. Judging by the fact we've got, you know, we had Carbridge. We've got references to the Queen. Things like that. And now Alice is wearing a very interesting outfit. A very interesting red one. Let's try not to hit these horrible fizzling pools of ruin. Oh, got a choice. Let's go right. I'm right-handed, so we're going to the right. That's what I use to make that decision there. Okay, smash all these, get all the teeth. 235. We've managed to get, you know, our level of teeth back fairly quickly. Well, we're getting it back fairly quickly, rather, is what I'm trying to say. But yes. Okay, more of them here. Oh, I missed one of them then. There we are. Nice. Oh, can I... Oh, I missed a few of them there. Oh. Oh, here we are, everybody. Look at this. New area. That outfit, though. It's a little bit laggy, because it's such an open space.
Back to admire your handiwork, returning to the scene of the crime.
It had to be done, Cat. You said so yourself. You and this Red Queen cannot both survive. She is a cancer in your body. Excise her or perish.
Well, she was the face of evil in the heart of darkness.
She didn't treat you too well last time. Lost your head, as I recall.
She was completely deranged. You picked up her crown, but now you've put it down. You must speak to her. What's left of her, anyway?
Queensland, Australia, everybody. No. Queensland, everybody. Okay, we're going to wrap this episode up here because we've got a checkpoint, and I've been recording for a while, and I think roughly about, what, 25 minutes so far, at least? There or thereabouts. So yeah, I think that's a good length, and this seems like a logical place to end it for this episode. So yeah, hope you'll join me then for the next episode, episode 29, where we'll make a start on this new world. We're going to have to search for the Red Queen. Once again, of course, I seem to recall at least that this is a fairly big world, and so is the one after this as well, but, you know, that's not really much of a surprise. That's to be anticipated, I guess, because we're getting to a late stage of the game now. So yeah, if you're not doing so already, you can follow me on Facebook and Twitter, links in the video description. If you're also interested in seeing me react to /watch /review anime kind of content, go check out my General Red Propagandist channel. Also, you know, link to that is in the video description as well. Or you can navigate to it from the Strategist channel main page, link over on the right. And of course, let me know in the comments, you know, what's your opinion of cold calling, or rather, well, I say what's your opinion, probably, you know, it's a negative opinion, that's a stupid question, but yeah, you know, let me know what's your experience of cold calling. That's the question I wanted to ask. So yeah, other than that, thank you everybody, and in the meantime, this is General Red signing off. Goodbye all. Oh, got him. Shit, get off the edge. Oh, no, go. Get out of here, get out, no, get a time. What's that monstrosity finished off? Get out of here. See ya. Oh shit, no. Fuck. I did not mean to do that. Oh, please don't do that. Shit! Stop it! Oh lord! No! Holy crap! This area's horrible. Oh my god, I'm being shot to fucking pieces! Ah! Oh my... What the fuck? Holy shit! Holy fucking shit! Whoa! Jesus Christ! Holy shit!